Judging by your expression, I'm assuming you must be this rodent's father.
You got that right. And he's got beef with a Sutton Blue tin can.
So it took a while before the thrilling conclusion to this little trilogy, which it became at this point, of the SMBZ story arc, came about, because ever since the fight between Bowser Jr. and Mega Sonic happened, everybody wanted to see this guy at least try to get his comeuppance somehow, because Bowser, even though he wasn't going to take no mess from anybody that beats on his kids, he knew full well, deep down that, or maybe he didn't, that he had quite the uphill battle ahead for him with this with Mecha. And I just knew that ever since when this episode finally came out and I saw it, it was like, oh, it's on. It is so on. I mean, the setting could not have been more perfect. It was like a dark, stormy night out, standing between two major badass villains, to see who would be the one to claim it all, rule it all at the end. And I loved the exchange that got brought about between the two, and that's why I just had to make this dubbing video, and a lot of people enjoyed this one for sure. I know Silent Night, once I told him about what came about with this one, I know he was more than willing to do Bowser for him again. It was a must, definite must. And for me to retain my voice for Mecha, just like I did in the SMBZ episodes all this time, it was a very, very fun one to do, very fun to work on. And the way the fight broke out between the two, and in the end, surprisingly, when Mecha was about to unleash his most powerful, devastating attack to blast, Bowser to Kingdom Come, and only to unexpectedly pull this counter at the last second and just completely demolish him. Which, I will admit one thing. I mean, it was a fun fight, don't get me wrong, but I know me and some others kind of find it hard to believe that he would be done in just like that so easily in the end from one of his own attacks, because he got hit by many of his own explosions and he always came through unscathed. I like to think that this is one of those deals where I think this is why they call it 1 minute melee. I mean, no rules. It shouldn't matter, because if you think too much into it, then by all accounts, Mecha should have won, hands down. I mean, with strength differences and the movesets between them, Mecha should have won easily. He should have easily wiped the floor with Bowser. But we had to bring this story to a conclusion. They wanted to make it a happy one, which is understandable. I mean, it's not a bad thing. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, it's, in fact, that's what makes this whole thing fun. And finally, at the end, when even in blown to pieces, Mecha was still willing to still take jabs at Bowser. Oof. Yeah, you just know that he was sticking through to the end. He wasn't going to beg for forgiveness at all. At least not until those last two words he uttered. Though, wait, don't. Before his head got crushed in, so. But yeah, very fun episode. Enjoyed that one nonetheless. Top notch.
Thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next video. Keep on gaming.